Hi Aries, welcome to Blue Hill Tarot. It's Monday, June 8th, and I decided to do a reading even though I don't have very many. I'm a new channel, Blue Hill Tarot, so I don't have many viewers, period, but I have even less Aries. But I woke up, excuse me, thinking I should do a reading for you, and got quite an interesting one here, Aries. Definitely, this is a reading. I use my spirit animal cards, and I love the deck. It's so beautiful. And then I clarified with tarot, and it's certainly for some group of Aries. So I'm going to tell the story the cards are telling. My routine is to shuffle the cards and let the cards come to me. I don't shuffle, cut, and pick the cards myself. So it takes some time to let them come out one at a time, never more than two. But I just don't like the idea of shuffling on camera and going through all that stopping, because it takes a while to get one card to come out, sometimes two come out, but you have to meditate in between, and I just don't feel like trying to blather on during that time period. So I hope that you understand that, Aries. I hope that you will find something in this reading that resonates with you. It is a specific area. The cards come out as they do, and I just am going to interpret what they want to say. So if this hits you, I hope that you'll comment, like, subscribe, come back to Blue Hill Tarot. But these, the cards right here, these three cards represent you and your mindset going into this week. We have the Rabbit. Excuse me. We have the Horse. And we have the Fox. So the Rabbit is going to represent, as far as what's going on with this situation, a nervous, scared, antsy feeling, part of how you're feeling with regards to dealing with what's coming toward you or what you're going toward in this situation. The Horse is going to represent your stamina, your desire for freedom. You know, your horses are wild and free. They love to run. This is showing you that you have the stamina to handle anything, and that you have a innate love of freedom and open spaces. The Fox is saying to you that you're smart and strong. You have a mystery about yourself. You're a great business person. You could be a teacher. And it's reminding you to stay connected or reconnect to the people that you love. Don't let them slip away from you. It's a beautiful card. The situation that you're going towards or is coming towards you, and this is a window of time that I meditated on this deck, so it's sometime today or forward within the next week or so. You should be aware of what this situation is when I start to talk about it. Otherwise, this may not be a reading that will resonate with you. But the first card that came out for you as far as what's going on is the Shark. The second card is the Eagle. And the last card that came out on its own is the Sea Serpent. Now, I clarified these with the tarot deck, and you receive with the Shark, you receive the Ten of Swords. The Eagle, you receive the Five of Cups. The Sea Serpent, you receive the Strength card. So what is happening here? These two cards together. The Ten of Swords is representing that you're facing something. You're at the end of, you've taken all the swords you can in your back. A 10, you're at the end of this. But there's something lurking that's big. It needs to be exposed. Shark is telling you that. That it's reminding you, it's asking you not to hesitate, to be honest, not to pretend. That whatever this is, and it feels like something of an emotional on the personal side, not on the professional side. This is a relationship reading, not through my choice, but the cards spoke to you, Aries, so to those Aries that it speaks to. So this is something that needs to be said, something that needs to be talked about, there needs to be honesty involved, and you've gone through enough, and it's something that's going to happen with regard to a relationship. Whether you're going into one, whether they're coming towards you with this, or someone is telling you this, or you're telling this to someone, this is something that has to be exposed. The Eagle and the Five of Cups. The Eagle is the truth seeker, so that goes with the Shark, about something that needs to be talked about. Something needs to be brought out into the sunlight. It needs to be mastered and transformed. It's also reminding you that you're eager and you are strong, and you're going to handle this fine. This is the Five of Cups, and this is the person who's turning away from what they have here. Two cups in front of them. They're not seeing them. They're focusing on what's spilled. And this could be right now when you're going through this situation, which you will be going through. You could be, a little bit downtrodden because you're turning away from, what you have and focusing on this energy here. But this will pass. The sooner this comes into the light with the Eagle, and the sooner that someone is honest, whether it's you or someone else, and speaks about what needs to be said or exposed, the better. The Sea Serpent and the Strength. Are you expressing your desires? It's reminding you to put yourself in here, express your desires. Your desires matter. What you want matters. But also remember that you need to forgive, and that you need to love yourself. And the Strength card is just reminding you that in this situation, you have everything you need to make this better. The clarifying cards that I received for this situation are the Wolf and the Starfish. The Wolf is talking about family, guardian of the family. It's also asking you to practice tolerance. So if somebody says something in this, whatever's exposed, to try to understand their side of how they're feeling. And the Starfish is a card that reminds you that it's important that we're not too superficial or shallow, and that we don't spend our time trying to please others. Beauty and appearance is wonderful, but you have to think about what's on the inside, and not worry entirely about outward appearances. And the two clarifiers you received are, you received the Hierophant for the Wolf, and that's just saying that this is something of, in this reading, in this position, it's reminding you that this is an important relationship that we're talking about. And the Starfish is reminding you that you you will, and you, at this point, this situation, you have enough. You do take care of others. You are a giver. You are, although you might be wondering about whether you're going to be able to take care of this situation in the right way, you can and you will handle this correctly. So it's just reiterating that you have everything you need to take care of this. And it seems to me it's some type of a personal relationship, either coming toward you or you're going towards it. So let me reiterate here, remind. So what we have for you, Aries, is the shark. This is saying that something is needing to be exposed. It's lurking. You have to be honest. This has to, there shouldn't be any more pretending. The eagle is reminding you that seeking the truth is the right thing to do, and bringing things out into the sunlight are going to make things transform and better, and that you are strong and you are eager to get this taken care of. You want this to be fixed or repaired or whatever. And the sea serpent is just reminding you to put yourself in this, to be sure to express your desires. Don't judge yourself. Forgive. Forgiveness is always the key, and to love yourself in this matter. Now, as far as your energies, reminding you, you may be nervous and unhappy, jittery about having this situation coming toward you or you going towards it. But you can handle this. This was your first card. The two other cards you have are the strong horse with the stamina to handle anything, running free and facing everything. And you have the fox that's reminding you, don't let, if this relationship is important to you, if you value it enough, then remember, if it's somebody that you love, that's a loved one, don't let them slip away, because you want to reconnect, mend these fences. Okay, so the final card I shuffled and waited for you to receive a wisdom oracle, and the card that you received is a card that says the never-ending story. And you can see by the artwork in this card, this number 37, it's reminding you that you need to love yourself. Don't live in the past. Once this situation is straightened out, it's very important that forgiveness, and that you don't look back on things that have happened to you in the past, and make this a never-ending story. You know, the word forgiveness is forgiveness. Don't put this thing, whatever it is, in a loop. Don't make it a never-ending story, in other words. Pretty simple. Don't make this, whatever it is, a never-ending story, a part of your psyche that just loops around, loops around, loops around. It's up to you to be the eagle and transform. And once this situation comes into the sunlight, and you can move on and forgive if you choose to, or move on and do whatever it is that you do choose. Your two middle cards, focal cards, are the horse and the eagle. This is you. You have the stamina to get through this and then some. This is, once the situation, whatever it may be, comes into the light, you're going to feel so much better. It's going to be a transformation. So let it be that. And if it is about someone, someone that you really love and want to stay connected to, don't let them slip away. If not, then let it go. You have to insert yourself into this. I don't know. But it's definitely something of a personal nature. And you're at the end of this. This is going to be coming to the surface. These cards are just asking you to, maybe you could be the one to move it along. If it's coming towards you or you're going towards it, you can be the one to move past this 10 because you're ready to end this. Okay, so I'm not going to drone on anymore about this. I think that the outcomes are positive. Anytime you have emotional issues with regard to relationships and people you value or care about, and there are things that need to be, that are important, that need to be exposed and revealed and taken care of, it's not easy. You're going to be nervous and have that energy, but once it happens, there we go. The eagle, you're going to remember that. Remember that you are the eagle in this, and you can let the sun shine on this and move on. All right, listen, Aries, I hope that you get some part of this reading. I hope it touches your life in a positive way. I hope that you'll come back. I hope you'll like and subscribe. This is Blue Hill Tarot. Blue Hill Tarot. I am a new channel, so I'm trying to earn your trust by doing a variety of readings. So I haven't done many for Aries, but if I get some response from my video, I'll do some more. So thank you so much. Take care.